We live in an era of pop psychology, a world of quick labels and convenient boxes. When we see a significant age gap, the collective reflex is to point a finger and whisper the same tired phrase, "father wound." It's a clinical dismissal, a way to pathologize a choice that the modern mind cannot categorize. But if we look through the lens of Jungian depth psychology, we find that what looks like a wound is often something far more ancient. It isn't about a missing past. It's about a necessary future. First, we must understand the animus. In Jungian thought, every woman carries an internal masculine image. When a woman is drawn to an older man, she isn't necessarily looking for a parent. She is looking for a mirror of her own burgeoning competence. She is seeking a partner who has already integrated his shadow. Someone who provides a stable container for her to explore her own depth without the turbulence of a man who is still fighting to find himself. There is a specific frequency to a man who has been weathered by life. Youth is a storm of potential, but age is the harbor. She isn't seeking a father, she is seeking the sage. There is an archetypal safety in a man who no longer needs to prove his worth to the world, because he has already survived his own ego-death. In a culture that celebrates the Puer Aeternus, the eternal boy. The modern dating pool is often an ocean of uninitiated men. She isn't broken for wanting a man who knows how to hold space. She is simply choosing a man who has transitioned from the warrior phase of life into the king. She isn't looking for a caretaker. She is looking for order in a world of chaos. Beyond the mind, there is the body. The father wound theory ignores the biology of the nervous system. An older man often possesses a regulated presence that younger men, fueled by high cortisol and the drive for status, have yet to master. She isn't healing a trauma. She is choosing a regulated frequency that allows her feminine essence to finally exhale. Jung spoke of the transcendent function, the bridge between the conscious and the unconscious. An older partner often acts as a bridge to a different era, a different set of values, and a slower pace of life. This isn't a wound. It is a subconscious rebellion against the frantic, superficial pace of the digital age. We confuse provision with parenting. A woman's attraction to a man's established world isn't a sign of helplessness. It is a sign of archetypal recognition. She is attracted to the attained masculine, to the man who has built his temple. This is a primal recognition of competence, not a desperate plea for a guardian. Finally, we must consider the union of opposites. Just as the sun meets the moon, the spring of a woman's life often seeks the autumn of a man's. This is the chemical wedding. It is a balancing of energies where her vitality meets his wisdom. When this happens, it isn't a pathology. It is a symphony. The father wound is a convenient label for those who fear the complexity of human desire. But the heart does not care for labels. It seeks resonance. It seeks the architecture of a soul that can withstand the weight of a real connection. Perhaps it's time we stop asking what's wrong with these women and start asking what is missing in a society that has forgotten the value of the mature masculine. The truth isn't found in a diagnosis. It's found in the depth